There was a time when bananas were rare in Korea. My mom would buy me a banana every few years. She would give me a banana and say, "Eat half of it and save the other half for your brother." And I'd eat half, and then I'd go outside and play. And I'd be like, "I want more bananas. How can I sit still?" So I'd sneak in and take a bite. And then I'd come back a little bit later and take another bite. And another bite, and another bite. And then my mom would say, "Oh, you ate." It's really weird. Because I didn't think I ate that much. How did my mom know? The reason she knew was because she based it on half of what was left of the banana. But people who eat, they think they've only eaten a little bit. It's not that big of a difference. Does that make sense? What about our lives in the world? We start at 101 day, and the next day, we subtract 10 from 100 and concede to 90. And the problem is that 90 becomes our baseline the next day. So we concede another 10 from 90, and the next day the baseline is 80. And so you keep making concessions like that, and eventually you're down to 20 or 10. This is why we need to look to the Bible. The Bible is an unchanging standard because it's God's standard. So the Bible raises our standard to 100. That's the most important fundamental purpose of quiet time. As we go through life, we can make 10 concessions in our daily lives. Or we can make 20 concessions. But what really matters is that when we go out into the world again the next day, we have to go out into the world with our standard of 100. Otherwise, we're bound to fall back to 80, 70, 50, or 30. Start by reading the Bible every day. Then your standard of living will be restored to holiness. We look at our daily lives and get disappointed and sometimes frustrated. That's because our standards have become too low. Psalm chapter 1 says this: "Blessed is the one who does not walk in step with the wicked or stand in the way that sinners take, or sit in the company of mockers, but whose delight is in the law of the Lord, and who meditates on his law day and night. That person is like a tree planted by streams of water, which yields its fruit in season and whose leaf does not wither. Whatever they do prospers." Amen. May God's blessings abound in your life.